So basically, they're going to have a three-judge panel approaching making the decision very soon. It's possible to have to appeal to the court to say, okay, we want to review this before you do anything. Before you issue a arrest warrant.
Months before the International Criminal Court issued an arrest warrant for Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu, the Israeli premier was having private phone calls with late U.S. Senator Lindsey Graham to discuss how to stop the ICC from doing so. The exchange is part of more than 400 hours of recordings captured by British filmmaker Alex Holder, who spent nearly 4 years documenting Graham's relationship with Netanyahu and U.S. President Donald Trump. The campaign to stop the warrant began months earlier. On May 1, 2024, before requesting arrest warrants from the ICC, the court's chief prosecutor, Karim held a call with U.S. Senator Lindsey Graham and a bipartisan group of senators. According to documents reviewed by Middle East Eye, Graham reportedly warned Khan that if you proceed, we will sanction you.
Is it true that US Senator Lindsey Graham said to you on a conference call on May the 1st, 2024, the ICC is for Africans?
In fact, he went further. He said this court is for Africa and thugs like Putin. It is not for democracies like Israel and the United States of America.
Despite the pressure, Khan asked ICC judges on May 20, 2024 to issue arrest warrants against Netanyahu and Israeli Defense Minister Yoav Gallant for war crimes and crimes against humanity in Palestine's Gaza. That was unprecedented. Never before had the ICC sought the arrest of the leader of one of the US's closest allies. The reaction was immediate. Washington condemned the move, Israel denounced the court, and sanctions soon followed against Khan and other ICC officials.
You go against Israel, we'll come after you and your family. You have been warned. Marco Rubio, Mitch McConnell, quite powerful individuals, wrote a public letter. They wrote to me and they said, that's how it ended, you have been warned.
By October 2024, when the ICC judges were getting close to making their decision on the arrest warrant, Netanyahu brought up sexual misconduct allegations against Khan with Graham. He suggested using those allegations to persuade the court to delay its ruling and asked Graham to organize political pressure on both U.S. Democrats and Republicans.
I suggest that you send a letter maybe with some other senators. I don't know if you can get any Democrats.
I tell you, the perfect person would be the Speaker, Speaker Johnson.
But he would get the other people too.
No, to have him on the letter.
Yeah, sure, I'm sure you would. Can you get any Democrats?
I don't know. I won't know that I'll try. But I will try, I promise you that.
Hours later, Graham reportedly called Netanyahu back. He said he'd secured support from 2 Democratic senators. He even joked, I should get tons of shekels. Days later, a bipartisan letter was sent to the ICC. 3 weeks later, the judges issued the warrants anyway. But the warrants didn't end the campaign. Israeli officials repeatedly argued that Khan's decision was motivated by the allegations against him. Israel then sought to have him disqualified from the case. US sanctions remained in place. Secretary of State Marco Rubio later vowed to dismantle the ICC brick by brick. Then came July 2026. ICC member states voted to remove Khan from the court. Earlier in the disciplinary process, a panel of judges reviewing the UN investigation into Khan had concluded the evidence didn't establish sexual misconduct under the court's disciplinary framework. But the Assembly of States parties ultimately reached a different conclusion and voted to dismiss him. The prosecutor who had tried to enforce international law and hold a key US ally accountable lost his job. Netanyahu, however, still continues to travel freely, including to New York, despite the ICC arrest warrant. But for many, the leaked recordings reveal how political power can work to shield war criminals from the reach of international justice.
Yes, we have faced threats. I've been convicted by the Russian Federation to a 15-year sentence for the audacity, they think, of applying for warrants that judges independently gave in relation to the aggression against Ukraine. And President Trump has sanctioned me and my family because of Palestine.